Glorious, isn't it? Come on, you want to do that too.
Show me.
Oh, I will. But first, let's make sure you have the right gear. You'll need the hammer and the war pack. Why the war pack? You'll see. Half of the tricks that I'm about to show you work only thanks to this beautiful tool of teleportation. Just make sure you have these two items and let's get started. Yep, against chargers, that's all it takes.
You. Hit that director in the face. Really hard.
I wasn't exaggerating when I said you could kill an army of chargers. Let them charge at you, turn around and smack them in the face. There's really not much more to say about chargers. Just smack them and they die. You can smack their ass and they die. You can smack their head and they die. Other parts, you'll generally speaking have to smack them twice, but I mean, one more smack, not a big deal. Easy, anybody could do it. Same deal as with chargers, one hit, one kill, but they're essentially a stim tags. You need to stim right before they kill, otherwise you're going to die. Don't try this with medium or light armor, by the way, this is heavy armor charge only. So, stim, hit, he's dead. I went low HP, but since I pre-stimmed, I'm healing back to full, which is exactly what you want. Now, you're gonna have to make the decision on the field whether one charger is worth a stim. And if he's not, do this instead. Hit his leg instead of his face, revealing the flesh underneath. That part of his body can now be damaged by any weapon in the game. And then all you need to do is shoot it. Or, in this charger's case, he got tired of waiting for me to hit my shots and bled out. Ah, the Bile Titan. Wonderfully designed enemy, but terrible target for the hammer. I'll still show you how to do it in a pinch. So what you need to do first is kill enemies around it, because if you get staggered while you're under him, it will cost you stims and possibly your life. This is the tactic. Teleport under him when he attacks. While he attacks, he stands still, which is what you want. So that gives you time to hit a single leg twice. And when you're exiting, it's better to usually do it from behind him, because then it'll take him a long time to turn and it gives your wallback time to recharge and once again teleport under him when he's attacking. Either the melee or the pew, both work. Teleport under him and shoot one of his back legs and continuously hit it. Every time you have time to attack it twice. There you go. Once, twice, and then I'm gone from his backside, so it takes him a long time to turn to me. He'll puke again or melee attack and I'll teleport and do it again. After 6 hits, a Bile Titan will generally speaking die. Now that is a lot of hammer ammunition and a lot of things can go wrong in this, but practice makes perfect and this is quite an over the top way of killing a Bile Titan. You know, the other Terminators will know your name and probably fear you. But so, if the hammer isn't great against Bile Titans, then how do you deal with them as a hammer user? Well, you bring the ultimatum and the strafing. The ultimatum shot will generally speaking kill a Bile Titan, and if not, the strafing run will finish them off. That's all you need to do. Simple in theory, but tricky in practice. Also, this doesn't mean that you have enough ammunition for every single Bile Titan in a 4-man group, but you'll have enough to take care of your part of the ordeal. The Impaler, or Vladdy Daddy, as one of my friends calls him. So this guy is really simple, you just hit any part of him twice and he will die. I recommend the leg over the face because the face has some hit registration issues from time to time, which will waste your hammer attack. So just go for the leg and he is dead. Now of course sometimes it's awkward to run up to him and kill him when he's surrounded by enemies, so just use your primary to hit his forehead instead.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now?
The Fleshmob is another free meal for the hammer. 1 or 2 hits depending on how well the hammer hit lands. Here I'm going to deal with a Harvester and a Fleshmob at the same time. So as he approaches me, I just hit him, he gets stunned after the first hit, so I hit him again. Sometimes they're janky and they will be hitting you even though they don't have an active animation, in which case dive and hit them. because diving stops you from being staggered out of your melee hits. That Fleshmob really wanted to save his body, but he couldn't. This harvester is mine. Speaking of which, the harvester, my favorite matchup. First of all, you're gonna want to watch out for his laser, obviously. Second, remove his shield, because if you teleport into the shield, you're instantly dead. Once the shield is gone, you can teleport behind him and hit one of his legs twice. Why behind him? Because he has a taser, so watch out for the taser. Now, being behind him is not the only way to avoid it, you can simply also go prone as shown here. When you kill them on the second hit of the hammer, you're gonna want to dive backwards for safety reasons. His leg can clip into you and deal a lot of damage to you, often killing you. Now in this case, I don't know why it took 3 hits, probably because one of them didn't land, but I've killed hundreds of these guys with hammer by now, it takes 2 hits. You can also kill them without teleporting and leaving the shield on by running behind them and hitting them in the leg, but you first need them to commit to the laser attack, otherwise it is really not that safe. Also never dive into the leg, that's also instant death. But yes, fun enemy.
I think you're just a big, stupid jellyfish.
Veracitor. They look big and scary, but they're actually like pufferfish. Run straight at them and hit them in the balls. Their melee attack is simply too slow to catch you on the way in. They're free kills. Now if they charge you, sidestep, stagger with a hammer and then hit them in the balls. Watch out for their after death explosion, however, that deals a lot of damage. Here as you can see, he misses because he's too slow, so I can hit him in the balls. This is a clear example of it. He's going to miss his melee attack because it's too slow, so I can just hit him with no worries whatsoever. Now this is another fun way I discovered of killing them. As they charge at you, go prone, dive to the ground, and once the driver is right above you, hit him in the balls.
I think you're just a big, stupid jellyfish.
Gatekeeper. Unlike the other mech, this one is completely powerless at melee range, so guess what? You're gonna want to get to melee and smack him in the face with your hammer. That being said, since it is dangerous at long ranges, you'll probably more often than not kill it from range before you ever get the chance to get close. But if you do, hammer. Overseas are very straightforward. You need to hammer them before they hit you. Now, it's not the end of the world if they knock you down on your ass, I'll show you in some clips later, but generally speaking it hurts a lot and it's not a pleasant experience, so don't let them hit you. Be the one to hit first. Diving will also help you get the first strike. He's gonna hit me, so I'm gonna retaliate by hitting him back. That is not the safest option though. That can definitely go wrong, so I recommend doing this instead. He hits me, I teleport away, and then I steal myself. That's the safe option. Hulks are a perfect matchup for the hammer. It feels like the weapon was made for them. For the ranged Hulks, teleport close and hit them once, and they're dead. For melee Hulks, you're going to want to teleport directly behind them and hit them in the back. They turn slowly, so it's extremely safe to do and you won't take any damage. Also, after killing a Hulk, run directly away from them, because that way you won't get ragdolled by their death explosion. Here I'm going to show another alternate way of killing them, which is useful if you don't have the warp pack. Which is, while they have their flamer on, they can't melee attack, so you can simply run up to them and hit them in the face. This is yet another alternate way of killing Hulks. They're beautifully telegraphed enemies, honestly. You can bait out their melee attack and then counter attack them. It's gonna happen now. There you go. There's his attack, so I can return and hit him in the face. Perfect. Force Riders. The enemy that shot John Wick's dog. Well, in this case you'll get to be John Wick and enact your revenge upon them. It's 2 attacks to their leg and they're dead. It's that easy. Now I know other AT can hit its crotch and one-shot it, but I have been unable to replicate that with a hammer. But it doesn't really matter, because 2 hits to the leg is pretty easy. Just be careful not to be too close to the leg, because there will be rare cases where it can launch you into the sky and kill you. Here I found a little Vox Engine, and as I'm trying to kill it, I discovered that it has a massive goddamn entourage. Instead of doing the same thing and backing off, I have a death wish and decide to auto fight. I found 2 War Striders, and indeed it is 2 strikes to the leg and he is dead. I teleport to the next one, 2 strikes to the leg and he is as well dead. Beautiful. Factory Striders. Don't let their size fool you. They're extremely easy to take down with the hammer. You just choose a single leg and you hit it 3 times. I missed an attack there, so it's gonna take me 4 in this example of bullets. But yes, it's 3. What to watch out for? Or it's top gun, of course. See cover from that one. And the front guns are extremely deadly as well. If you have to approach it from the front, teleport past it, because it turns extremely slowly, so you have all the time in the world to take it down. But if you approach from the side, you're not even gonna take damage. Cyborgs are surprisingly tricky because they know Kung Fu. Avoid their knee attack and then retaliate. To evade it effectively, you'll need to move towards them a little bit until they start their melee attack and then backwards or to the sides. And once they've missed, you hit them back. Now their shotgun is another big point of pain, because they can hit you right before your melee and make you miss. And then they're gonna put you flat on your ass. You really don't want that. Another good tip against them is to use smoke grenades, theirs or yours, because they stop shooting while within them, which makes hammering them much easier. That being said, hammering should be your last resort against them. Shoot them with your gun, but if you get absolutely fucked like I'm getting right now, hit the ground with a hammer, and you kill a goddamn horde of them. But yeah, it feels good to hammer these assholes, doesn't it? Goddamn traitors to humanity. How dare they? The explosive hammer absolutely destroys tanks. Just get up to them, and once you're close, you can easily destroy them. Now the Veracitor tank in particular is dangerous if it decides to shoot, but lucky for you it doesn't shoot that often. But if it is looking at you, watch out, be ready to warp. If you get hit, you're gone. Nobody's seeing you or your gear ever again. But other than that, you can just get right up to them and hit them once and they're gone.
Exactly. They hate us because they ain't us.
Vox Engines, love them or hate them, most likely hate them. Let's be real here, you'll need an answer for them. And the hammer has several. You can teleport right on top of them when the opportunity arises. It will not happen often, but it will happen, and then you just hammer them. It takes between 6 to 8 hits to kill one. That's a lot, I know, but a dead Vox Engine is a dead Vox Engine. Now look at that, absolute cinema. Beautiful. This is how I usually end up killing Vox Engines with the hammer. All you need is slight elevation, and then you can teleport on top of their tracks. And from there, he can't hit you, so you just start hammering him. And when you see that they're starting to smoke, you need to watch out for their death explosion. It won't kill you, but it will do a lot of damage. If you're damaged beforehand, steam yourself. In this clip, I'll show a Vox Engine fight that does not go according to plan, but I'll adapt and take him down anyway. This is the most likely way you'll start. You're gonna go for the normal weak point, and you're gonna want to throw a grenade in. But he blocked the grenade hatch. Shouldn't happen, but it did. So what do? I get on his tracks. I'm not letting this guy live. He's not getting away from me. Not even without automatons helping him. He thinks he's shaking me loose. Nope, I get right back up there. And I'm gonna keep hitting him. There we go. He's dead. And so is every other Vox Engine I'll come across. But obviously it's safer to level them from range, use strafing runs, use stratagems, you know the drill. But if you're feeling brave, do it this way. It's badass. There you go, Helldiver. Now you know how to face every single type of enemy with the hammer. Well, every single important type of enemy. There are others that you simply know that you're gonna hit them and they're going to explode to smithereens. But we're not quite done yet. I should share one more thing with you. I can't send you down there without a loadout, can I? I mean, I know you're 7 feet tall and literally invincible, but let's follow protocol. Straight away, I'm gonna tell you that this is a jack of all trades loadout, a master of none, so it is not tailored for any single faction. But I promise you, it's gonna work against all of them pretty damn well. First up, the Coyote. Why the Coyote? Because the hammer lacks range. You need a versatile gun, and the Coyote is the literal definition of a versatile gun. It's got range, it's got good ammo, it's got good damage, and it's got good pen. It will have your back on every single front. Next up, the Ultimatum. Why? I mean, come on. Who doesn't love the Ultimatum? It can blow everything away. It can blow hordes away. It can destroy a single large target that is in your way. It's great against Factory Striders, against Bile Titans, even Vox Engines. It's a beautiful secondary, and you should take it with you whenever you have a versatile primary, which we do. So, what about a grenade pick? I bet many are already panicking that it's not a thermite. I know everybody loves thermites, but listen, the hammer and the thermite are supposed to do the same damn thing. So if you pick the thermite, you might as well not pick the hammer. Now, that's a little bit hyperbolic, because if you switch the Ultimatum for something else, then yes, you can pick the thermite and that's fine. Because you'll need something to kill some of the awkward enemies for the hammer, such as the Bile Titan. But why Dynamite? Simple, it's versatile. Incredible AoE, incredible demolition force, incredible damage. Now when it comes to armor, we're damn lucky, because we look great while using the hammer, since the roadblock armor is insane when paired with it. Why? Well, because of the extra ammo capacity, of course. Instead of 7 in reserve, you get 9 in reserve, and you can kill so many more targets with that extra ammunition. But it's not your only option, of course. You have other options, such as Beast of Prey with a rock-solid passive. Why is this good? Because it stops so much ragdoll, including Overseer and Cyborg melee attacks. Guess what happens when they melee you and you don't fall on your ass? Well, you can hit them back, and that's a beautiful thing. Another great pick is the Bulwark armor. Why is this so good? Because it's incredibly tanky. You can step on a Helldiver landmine and survive. Another Helldiver can throw a grenade at you and you'll survive. This armor is incredible, and it's probably the most new player friendly. Sadly, new players probably won't have this, but still, if you're new to the hammer, this is probably a good pick, because you'll take a lot of hits while you're learning, and this will help you survive. Last but not, well, okay, maybe least, but not because of its lack of effectiveness, but rather because of the way it looks. Who wants to be seen wearing that? Who wants to be seen with somebody who's wearing that? No one. That's true. But still, it is incredibly effective to have 2 more stims, and for those stims to last longer, because usually you'll die when you run out of stims. And yes, we're picking heavy armor. Why? Because as a melee user, you'll take some hits, and when you get hit, you don't want to die. So heavy armor it is. On to stratagems. First pick is the hammer. That's a no-brainer, I don't need to explain that. Same with the warp pack. Come on, you've seen the clips, you know why I'm recommending it now. You can use some of those tricks without the warp pack, but most of them work because of it. Now the strafing run. Why the strafing run? Again, you're gonna get tired of this word, okay? Versatility. It's just incredibly versatile, and it's good against every single faction. It will destroy objectives for you, it will kill enemies for you. It's extremely effective in small cities or in mega cities because of the roads. It'll just clean a whole horde of enemies in front of you. And you can avoid so much friendly fire compared to other stratagems, because you can aim exactly where you want it to go. It'll go straight line towards where you're looking when you throw the ball. Okay, last stratagem, Orbital 120mm HE barrage. Why? Again, versatility. It will destroy a lot of objectives, and it's great to also throw on enemy reinforcements. A bot calls down a dropship, a bug breach opens up, just throw this and rack in the kills. When it comes to boosters, the usual suspects. Nothing has really changed. I picked the Vitality booster because I want to be as tanky as possible, considering that I am a melee diver. That's about it. Thanks for watching, and hey, if you enjoyed the video, if you learned something new, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumb me down and write an angry comment as well. But anyway, that's everything. Good luck out there. Helldiver